storytelling. I want you to listen to how my story differs from Caleb's story and Josh's story, and significantly different than Michael's story. Okay. Caleb, you know, another fear consumers have, and quite frankly, it's a risk. You don't want to end up buying the wrong vehicle and getting stuck with it today, do you? Well, chances are you're going to pick out the right vehicle. Okay, it's about 90%, but we're going to provide you a 10% parachute, if you will. We have an exchange policy here. And what that means is you can't get stuck with a vehicle you don't love. Once you take delivery, we're going to give you 3 days. We call it a 3-day test drive. During those first 3 days, if you decide you want different equipment, different accessories, a different color, if the seat doesn't fit you just right, if your dog takes a dislike to it, if it doesn't fit in the garage, it doesn't matter. If for any reason you decide during the first 3 days you don't like this vehicle, you can bring it back and exchange it for another. Now, there are a couple conditions. 3 days is one of them. We don't want you to put more than 300 additional miles on the odometer, and you need to bring it back in the same condition. But let me tell you how this differs from a trade-in. Any dealer will let you bring it back within 3 days and trade it in. When that happens, you take a large financial loss. With us, you don't lose a penny. And yes, Caleb, this policy is in writing. So at Premier, you can't pay too much and you can't get stuck with the wrong vehicle. Guaranteed in writing. That's how you communicate it. And there's another fear we could eliminate. And the whole idea behind this program is to eliminate fear and eliminate risk, okay? Because people don't buy vehicles very often. Your average American consumer buys 8 new or used vehicles in their entire life. Okay, so it just doesn't happen very often. That's why they're not very good at buying cars and trucks. They don't do it very often. They're not stupid. But another fear people have when they're buying a used vehicle, Josh, they worry about buying somebody else's problem. Okay, well, you're not going to buy somebody else's problem here. When you buy a Motor Trend certified vehicle, yes, we inspect it. We fix anything that needs fixing or replacing. We recondition it up to new. But then we're going to back it up with a 6-month, 7,500-mile warranty that covers most of the mechanical workings of the vehicle. Okay, so if we miss something and it breaks during the first 6 months or 7,500 miles, somebody else is going to pay for the repair. All you pay is a small $100 deductible. Okay? So you don't need to worry about paying too much, Caleb. You don't need to worry about getting stuck with the wrong vehicle. You don't need to worry about buying somebody else's problem. At Premier, we're guaranteeing in writing that those are risks that you don't take when you buy from us.
Is there a certain kind of mechanic or anything like that they have to go back to?
They have to go back to a service facility that employs ASE certified technicians. Okay? But almost any dealership has got ASE certified technicians, and most of the reputable independent service facilities also have ASE certified technicians. Okay? So when we can eliminate all those risks, doesn't it make it easier for the customer to say yes?
Yeah.
The answer is yes, it does. Okay?